Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing awesome. So, yeah, as you all know, we were just solving the top 50 LeetCode SQL questions. So, we have solved too many questions. So, now we have left with the two questions of basic joins. Okay, so let's solve those questions today and we'll see if we could cover the few questions of a basic aggregate as well. Okay, so let's begin with the first one, like the managers. Okay, this one. Wow. Okay, so here we have managers with at least 5 direct reports. And one more thing, guys. Are you enjoying this? Like this SQL series? If yes, that's great, brilliant, superb. Or if no, then drop a comment. We'll see what is the possibility. Can we pause this, or what better we could do, or like drop a comment like why are you not enjoying. So we'll work on that and try to make it more interesting for you. Okay, yeah. So managers with at least 5 direct reports. Let me zoom a bit. Let me zoom a little bit. Okay, yeah. So we have employee, we have column name. Okay, this is ID, name, department, manager ID. ID is the primary key. Okay, so here we have only one schema, one table employee. Cool. So here we have the ID is the primary key. Each row of this table indicates the name of employee, their department, and the ID of their manager. Okay. If manager ID is null, then the employee does not have any manager. Oh, no employee will be manager of themselves. Okay. Write a solution to find managers with at least 5 direct reports. Okay. Return the result table in any order. Cool. The result formatting. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Cool. So 101 John. Oh, John का कोई manager नहीं है. Cool. No one is manager of John. And then Dan, James, Annie, Ron. Manager ID 101, which means John is manager of all these. Cool. So what do we have to return? We are getting the John. We have to find managers with at least 5 direct reports. Oh, so how we can solve this question? Like, do you have any what to say? Like any idea how we can try to attempt this question? Okay, so first let me take this schema. It will help me to break down the problem into. So what if I consider this as an employee table and the below one as a manager table? Cool. Now what can we do? Let me a little bit zoom out this. Yeah, it's visible. Cool. So now we have employee, we have manager. We have to find the manager. Okay. So what we will do, we will simply write our m dot name, because we have to select the manager name. Cool. From where we have an employee. Now what join, because we have only one schema, so we can use the self join, and here we can give it a name as again employee to manager. Now what will be the condition? Like we have ID, but we have to select the manager ID who has at least 5 direct reports. Okay, so on we will put e dot manager ID and m dot ID. Okay, so can't we use having count of star greater than equal to 5. Will this work? We have to use group by with the manager ID as well, because else we will not get the expected result. So we will use the manager ID group by. Let me see if we can submit this. No, incorrect syntax near self. Where? Okay, let me remove the keyword self. We don't need join. Mention the keyword. Column dot employee dot name is invalid in the select list. Why? Is there any typo? No. Okay, aggregate function or group by clause, because it is not contained in the either. Okay, so we have to use the m dot name here. Hopefully this will work now. Yeah, it's working. Let me try to submit this. Oh yeah, cool. We have submitted successfully this question. Okay, so let me refresh this, so we'll get the tick. Yeah, so next let's solve this confirmation rate. So we have signups, okay, and the confirmations, where we have the user ID and the timestamp. User ID is the column of unique values for this table. Okay, user ID, timestamp, action. Oh, again we have a long huge description to read and understand this question. Cool. We have user ID, timestamp is a primary key, combination of column with unique values for this table. Okay, and your user ID is the foreign key. Okay, referencing signup table. Cool. Action is enum category, confirmed or timeout. Each row of this table indicates that the user with user ID requested a confirmation message at a certain timestamp, and the confirmation message was either confirmed or expired with confirming timeout. Okay, these are the enum values. Cool. The confirmation rate of user is the number of confirmed messages divided by the total number of requested confirmation message. Okay, we have the confirmation rate would be the number of confirmed messages divided by total number of requested confirmation messages. The confirmation rate of user did not request any confirmation message is 0, and round the confirmation rate to 2 decimal places. Okay, confirmation rate of each user. Okay, so let's start analyzing with the first user. We have 3 on 3 timestamp, timeout. So the confirmation rate for confirmed is 0. Yeah, 0. And for the next 7 and 7, oh, confirm, divide by total number of requested, 3, 3, 1, 1. Cool. And similarly we can do for rest of those. So how we can approach this? What if, okay, so first we will try to get like the what number of users are requested and what was confirmed. Okay, so let me use the user ID, and we can simply count the, and we can keep it as requested, and then we can use the sum case when action value is confirmed, then 1, else 0, and has confirmed, make the as caps. Okay, we have selected requested, confirmed. Let's do by group by, and like we have to do the group by user ID. Cool. Let me see what output we get here. Oh, hold on. Where is from? This from what confirmations. Yeah, we are getting something. Okay, user 2 requested 2 times and confirmed 1 time. Is that true? User 2, no, 2 requested only 1 time. How 2 requested 2 times? Oh, we have, yeah, sorry, my bad. So yeah, 2 requested 2 times, 1 confirmed, 1 timeout. Cool. And 3 2 0, yeah, we checked earlier. 3 requested 2 times and like the 0 confirmed, and the 7 requested 3 times and the 7 requested 3 times, 7, and 3 was confirmed. Cool. Now what we can do, like what if, let me select this and okay, and let me bit organize this for the bed. Okay, so let's make it more readable as a syntax wise. Now this is looking pretty good as a syntax wise. Okay, so select, we have to select the user ID and we have to round confirmation to 2 decimal places. Let me complete the structure first. But this should be my confirmation rate. Now here we have to do some exception handling, like we have to handle null values, and the formula was confirmation rate confirmed divided by, so confirmed, if this is null, so we will give it a 0, and this should be divided by your COLESCE and C dot requested comma 0. Now one more thing here we might get, like if no one has requested, then there might be exception of divide by 0. So to handle that, what we can use the nullif function. If these both values are same, it will return null. Like if 0 requested would be 0, then we can give it as 1. Okay, so if the confirmed was 0 and divided by 1, while not, this will not impact in our output. Yeah, cool. And what else we have to? No, we have done with the selection of result set. Now from, let me take this from, let me put this from here and cc, give it as c, and this would be my c dot user id. I think I should get this from signups. Are we getting the 7? Because yeah, we have to get the all those like 6, even though 6 was not requested or confirmed anything. So this should be signups as, and this must be our s dot user id, and then left join, and this should be your what ccc on s dot user id is equal to c dot user id. Let me check. Oh, sign up spelling typo, man. Submitted. Yep, this was a bit tricky question. Yeah, so we have solved one more question down. So let's solve 1, 2, 3 or some sort of questions from basic aggregate functions, and till now it has been 21. Okay, so let's solve 1, 2 questions, so it will reach to 30 minutes something video, so that is pretty enough, not too much long or too much short. Okay, so we have cinema, id, movie, description, rating, cool, id, primary key, each row contains information about the name of movie, its genre, and its rating. Ratings are 2 decimal places, slot in range 0 to 10. Okay, write a solution to report the movie with an odd number id and description that is not boring. Odd number id and description should not be boring. 1, that's boring, and 5, yeah, 5, 1, cool. This is pretty simple. I would say we have to select the id and movie, description, rating from cinema. Okay, simply use where id mod 2 not equal to 0 and description should not be boring. Will this work? Let's see. This should work. Oh, wrong answer. Do we have to return the... Okay. Ordered by ID in ESC. wrong answer. What is that? It's showing me accepted when I was trying to submit. It's giving me wrong answer. Let me check. Five. Oh, sorry, my bad. We have two rating. I used ID. My bad. No. We have to sort based on the rating. This should work now. This should work. Yeah, it's working. Oh, one more. Average selling price. Okay, we have one more question called average selling price. Okay, so here we have prices and one unit sold, product ID, start date, end date, price, and these three columns are making a primary key. Okay, each of these table indicates the pieces of product ID in the period from started date to end date. For which product ID there will be no overlapping periods. That means there will be no two intersecting periods for the same product ID. Okay. And here will the product ID, purchase date, units. This table may contain duplicate rows. Each of this table indicates the date, units, and product ID. Write a solution to find the average selling price for each product called average price, and this should be rounded to 2 decimal places. If a product does not have any sold units, its average selling price is assumed to be zero. Return the result table in any order. Okay, so we have these prices, these units sold, and one start date 17, end date 28. We have had something, there will be no overlap. Where was that? Yeah, for each product ID there will be no two overlapping periods. Means we'll get the individual row for that, like the time duration, time frame. 17 to 22, and the purchase date 25th. Okay, and the second one 1-3, 22-3, and 1-3. We have to use some conditions and how we are calculating the average selling price. Total price of product divided by number of products sold. What is the total price? Okay, so average selling of product 1 is 100 into 5. 100 into 5 plus 15 into 20, 15 into 20, and divide by number of products sold, 115, and cool. And for the second one, into 50, 30 into 30, and divide by 230. Okay, so what we can do, how p dot product ID and we have to use the average price round to two decimal places and give the name as and we have to okay. So here we have to like sum. We have s dot units into p dot price. We have to sum these and we have to divide this by sum of s dot units. Okay, and we have rounded to two decimal places from products p. Price is not products. Price is given as p and then unit sold s on p dot and because it was mentioning somewhere our purchase date should be so here we have to use like our s dot purchase date should be greater than equal to start date and date, and we have to do the group by p dot product id unit sold. Wrong answer. We are not getting this because when we are okay, I have to use here we have to use 1.0 because we are multiplying with the prices. So yeah, this should work. Wrong answer. Oh, we are getting the null. So what what we can do, we can take this entire and use our college function. Let me use this test case specific and try to run. Yep, submitted. So as I can see in the screen, it's already 35 minutes since I started the video. So it's pretty decent length of the video. So yeah, so the remaining question will solve in the next video. Okay, bye bye.